What video game would you recommend for those who are too tired after work to play deep games? Slime Rancher, just have to take care of cute slime and sell their poop. I play this one with my daughter some. She is 4 and calls them jelly beans. Is she as obsessed with catching the cat slimes as my daughter is? She likes the cat ones, but her favorite is the regular old pink ones. Because they are pink and cute. She also likes the flying lightning bug ones, so her mind was blown when I showed her I could make her a giant pink flying glow jelly bean one. Started playing it a couple of days ago. Super happy game. So chill and colorful. I'm not really into this kind of game usually, but when I was coming home from work I was just like, yeah, I'm going to sell slime poop, hee going to be so happy to see their little cute faces. My brother and I, both over 35, agree that while this is an enjoyable, relaxing game to just mind fizzle into. Did you mean to say while? I say Forza Horizon 4. The Forza games are so underrated and perfect for just zoning out and going for a drive, either listening to music in game or your own playlist or a podcast. It's so great. Islanders. It calls itself a minimalist city builder. Pleasant ambience as you plop down buildings trying to make enough points to get another building pack and hopefully to advance to the next island. Has puzzle-y feels. Only $5 on Steam. Littlewood. It's a game similar to Stardew Valley, but the day has no clock. Each thing you do takes a small amount of energy, and when your energy runs out, the day's over. No, I have to get to bed on time. Panic. I have been binging Littlewood recently. It's such a cute game. I love that it's not terribly stressful and you can teleport home when you're out of energy. I just wish there was more map variety, but I also haven't expanded much yet either. I love Littlewood cuts out all filler stuff in regard to menus and options. No building animations, no little cutscenes, you don't have to travel extensively, just push button and it's done, which can be for better or worse. However, not much end game material. Still, 60 hours of relaxation and addiction for $15, to 100%, anyway. Bloons Tower Defense 6. Seconded, except for the race mode. The recent Tony Hawk Pro Skater remake. Sometimes I just want to do kickflips to mall punk music and it delivers. The game has an absurdly long list of things to do. At first, it looks like it's 2 tours, one for each of the geese, each containing simply a list of objectives for each of the game stages, 11 of which are full of things like collect 5 level-themed objects, do these specific gaps with this trick, and get a high score, and the other 6 being contest levels. The remaining 2 levels are bonuses. Then you realize there are 23 skaters in the game, 24 if you bought the deluxe edition, plus the ability to make a custom skater, and each of those has requirements to go through the tours. Adding into this, there is also a full set of gaps in each level that can be cleared out. But this is just the contents of the original 2 games. On top of all this, every skater has an additional list of challenges, every level has additional score targets to beat, some requiring using specific gaps or not using specific types of tricks, as well as challenges performing specific tricks in a combo, or connecting specific gaps in a single combo. In total there are 820 challenges in the game, ranging from do a kickflip to score 20 million in a single combo that includes a specific gap, though some of these challenges are of the do all the challenges in this category. Yet the hardest probably involve getting enough likes and plays on custom parks, as, unless you are really good at self-promotion, your parks won't be found by anyone at this point, though thankfully all you miss out from this is a single skateboard and in-game profile icons. But overall the game is a real good switch your brain off and enter a flow state game. Once you get the hang of the basics of making combos, the rest is just muscle memory and reactions with a little bit of wait, how do I do that? Thrown in. I love the THPS 1+2 remakes so much. I wanted to cry tears of joy when the title screen started playing Superman. They knew exactly what they were doing. Lego fill in the blank. Seriously, just find which theme you like best: Star Wars, Harry Potter, Indiana Jones, Lord of the Rings, Jurassic Park, Marvel, Batman, etc. They're not terribly difficult and it's just smash and go, smash and go, smash and go. Peggle, very casual and fun. Outer Wilds, not Outer Worlds. The whole point of the game is to just find stuff, explore and enjoy the sights. The subreddit for it has an amazing community, but spoilers are on that subreddit. One day, I was mentally drained. Got on, cracked open a beer, took off and landed on an asteroid. And caught a beautiful view. Sometimes, setting the controller down and just watching is truly a beautiful thing. Let me see if I can link the video clip I recorded that night. Web link. I want to complete this game. But my horrid fear of the unknown holds me back. I get to the world where there are tornadoes everywhere and floods? Horrified. Black hole planet? Oh god, it warps you to empty space. Not to mention the anglerfish planet. Thalassophobia, combined with just a general fear of deep blackness of space and unknown worlds. It just makes me feel horrid. I love space and alien-looking worlds, but it makes me fear for my life? Like, I forget it's a game for a short duration and have this genuine fight or flight response like my own life is at risk and I need to quit the game, if that makes sense. I'm such a wuss laughing my butt off. Ever just explore Red Dead Redemption 2 map? That's great fun. At the moment it's just like, what if I do this and the game rewards that? And then you find a cross burning and get to mow down some racists. I love chucking tons of dynamite at them. Cities, Skyline, build a city. Make it as beautiful as you want. Relaxing as F. I don't know, when I see like 4 lanes trying to merge into the 1-lane exit, I don't feel so relaxed. Just kidding, I love this game and apparently played it way longer than I thought I did. Bejeweled. Superhot. I'm too tired to play RPGs anymore, but I can play endless mode on Superhot for like 3 hours at a time. Super hot. Super journey. Walk toward the mountain. That's it. That's the game. No lives to lose and you make friends along the way. This reminds me, a short hike. You need to get to the top of a mountain on an island. You can explore said island, meet some cute animals and help some of them. You can jump off a cliff and soar through the air, you're actually a bird. Journey is a fantastic game, and pretty chill for most of it, for sure. But it's quite heavy if you stop and think about it, no? For me it was a pretty emotional and difficult experience, and not something I dive into when just looking to unwind and do something mindless after work. City skylines. Extra satisfying if you are usually stuck in traffic to work, as you will spend most of your time in the game fixing stuck traffic. Stardew Valley. It has enough lore and story to stay interesting even after hours of playing, but most of it is just laid-back gameplay, tending crops or exploring or going fishing. Sims 3 or 4. Same sort of chilled let's just build crap kind of thing as to why people recommended Minecraft, but I just can't control Minecraft properly and it stresses me out. I'll usually just play on one of my completed saves of Sonic Mania though and blast through the game as Supersonic. Most Mario games are pretty simple and don't have too much to them completion-wise. But if you're not into that, these people are right, Minecraft is excellent. Nice thing about Mario is that it stays pretty easy in the main game, then brings out the brass knuckles for the post-game levels. Everything after Mario Galaxy is like this, so it's accessible to everyone if you just want to play until you beat Bowser. But everything after? Holy crap, it gets hard. I may never be able to beat the Trial Galaxies or Darker Side. Dorfromantik. Just released a few weeks ago. Don't know if it is known outside of Germany, but it's on Steam. It's an indie game for only a few bucks. Dorfromantik is a peaceful building strategy and puzzle game where you create a beautiful and ever-growing village. It is quite easy to learn and has a nice style. A game lasts only an hour and you can pause anytime or quit and return another day. After a few tries you want to beat your high score. It spirals to a little grind. If you look it up on Steam or Google you will immediately see if this game is something for you or not. I never really play video games, but I've played a few of the old Lego movie games. Jurassic Park, Harry Potter, and Indiana Jones are all fun and easy. Edit, also Heyday. It's ridiculously easy, but so fun. You just farm. But you get animals. And when you get to a certain level you can have horses or dogs or cats. I also like the animation in that one. Mario Kart, Fall Guys, Tetris, Ratchet and Clank, FIFA, Mario, Smash Brothers, Portal. I second Portal. If you think FIFA is good to play after a stressful day then you haven't played online. That's a good thing about most sports games, you just choose a difficulty level you can comfortably beat and play against AI. No reason to play ultra-competitive online after such a day. And this is true for FIFA, for Madden or whatever game you like to play. Minecraft. You don't have to make anything crazy, just start a new world and chill. Also, Skyrim. It sounds crazy, seeing as Skyrim is a very lore-heavy game, but I sometimes play the game while listening to a podcast or something. Just explore and raid bandit camps, and Falmer caves. It's fun. Every time I start a new Minecraft world I spend days fishing before doing much else, aside from getting basic supplies first. Good way to farm XP as well as getting enchanted rods and books. I turn off the monsters and build things in survival mode. It satisfies any tendencies I have towards hoarding without actually filling the garage up with stuff. Tetris. The Binding of Isaac is one of my favorite for just killing time. I like it because it's always different and it's a short game. Minecraft. Stardew Valley. Original poster replies. Tried it a limited time but it felt like you had to keep track on so many things. My tired brain couldn't process all of that haha. But thanks for the advice. I felt that way at first until I realized some important assumptions I had about the game were wrong. No one dies if you don't grow crops. There is no hunger mechanic. If you grow a cheap crop or crows eat half of everything, it will be okay. It's a safe place to fail, experiment, or even ignore the stuff you don't want to be hassled by. It is pretty rewarding when things go the way you want, and if they don't there is always next year. Total antidote for someone overly stressed with real-world consequences. If you want to step up consequences you can go to the cave, but that is on your own terms and if and when you want to engage the game that way. My game got so much more chill when I realized crops don't die if you skip a day of watering, they just don't grow that day. God, I hate watering. Animal Crossing. New Horizons is the chillest game I've ever played in my life. Titanfall 2. Subnautica. Unless you are very easily scared or have thalassophobia, it's great for just messing about getting materials and slowly figuring out the mystery of how to get off the planet. It's really beautiful and I found it easy to play just a bit at a time or take longer if I wanted to. Just remember to save often. Hades. Perfect game for a quick hour of exhausted post-work play at the end of the day. That's how I played it and I got 50 sessions/hours of after-work gaming from it. No Man's Sky. It's impressive how this game evolved since release. It's beautiful, incredible, and scratches that explorer itch like no other. You can explore on a macro level and jump system to system, experiencing different types of rare planets, or at a micro level and wander around a gigantic planet exploring caves, oceans, and ancient ruins. I would recommend any single-player fantasy RPG with a turn-based battle system. Like the Final Fantasy series. You had to enjoy a story. Combat eventually becomes boring and repetitive, which is perfect for a midless game where you smash the same button over again. You don't even have to be in the same room to play the game. For example, if you have a wireless controller and need to run to the toilet during a battle. Terraria if you play on PC, it may also be on other consoles. It's like a 2D Minecraft. You dig, you place blocks to build structures, you fight monsters, you craft items. There are more bosses though, so it's a little more challenging in that sense. Stardew Valley on Switch, it's probably also on PC. It's like a farming simulator, like Harvest Moon. Pokémon Fire Red/Leaf Green and Ruby/Sapphire/Emerald. Install an emulator and download the ROM file for those games. Easy to play on a PC or on an Android phone. It's Pokémon, so you're probably very aware of it, but it's a turn-based RPG. Huge replayability by doing nuzlocke and randomizers and other challenges. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild on Switch. It's a massive sandbox. You log in, pick a direction, and just walk. You will run into something you can get done in a single play session, even if it's just finding a Korok. There are 900 spread over the map, or doing one shrine, there's like 120 of them, or just completing one side quest, there's like 50 or 60 or something. Just an absolute ton to do in that game. Depending on what you mean by deep, Age of Empires 2 on PC might be a good pick. It has no story, it's just a warfare simulator. But it can take a pretty long time to play one game, like, maybe 2 to 3 hours. You can reduce that time by using smaller maps and reducing the number of enemies. There's also a bit of a learning curve, knowing which troops to pick or which civ to use, or what the various technologies grant you. Faster than light. Cractorio. Tetris 99. Rocket League, easy to play, yet difficult to master. Each match usually lasts 5 to 7 minutes. Edit: I don't even care for normal football, but found this quite enjoyable. Breath of the Wild, Terraria, a lot of intense combat, but it's easily avoidable, plenty to explore in this massive game. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.